Adios.
Sicario 2 is about the new mission of our old acquaintances Matt Grava and Alejandro Gillick. It was directed by Stefano Salima and the script was written by the same talented Taylor Sheridan. If you haven't seen the first part, I suggest to subscribe to my channel, cause very soon we will cover it in the next videos. So let's finally explore how exactly Sicario 2 ends and what it all means. My name is Ivan Petovsky and you are watching VANO VHS. An explosion breaks out in a supermarket, allegedly caused by Mexican cartels and terrorists. As a result, Alejandro and Mr. Slates are tasked with planning a false flag mission to get revenge on the suspects. Matt and Alejandro kidnap drug lord Carlos Reyes' daughter Isabel to light the fuse of war between Reyes and a rival cartel. Grava, Gillick and crew take Isabel to a safe house in Texas. They stage a fake raid and intend to rescue her by making her believe that she has been kidnapped by her father's enemies. They take her to a military base and then plan to leave her in territory controlled by her father's rivals to further escalate their cross-cartel war. Of course, things don't go as planned. As soon as Matt and crew cross the border of Mexico, a police escort turns to attack them. In a resulting shootout, Grava and his team shoot and kill 25 Mexicans. During the chaos, Isabel flees into the desert. Gillick goes after her alone, while the rest of the group returns to the States. Meanwhile, the American government determines that at least 2 of the bombers in Kansas City were not actually foreigners, and thus the cartels are not to blame for what happened. To quell tensions with Mexico, the secretary orders the CIA to terminate the mission. After learning that Isabel saw the Americans shooting at the Mexican police, Matt is ordered to erase all the traces, including Isabel. Grava in response warns Gillick and orders him to eliminate the girl, but the prosecutor rebuffs him. Alejandro and the girl spend the night on a farm in the desert. Gillick is fully aware that if they stay in Mexico, Isabel is doomed. With limited resources, they pretend to be illegal immigrants and pay coyotes to help them back to the US. Grava and his squad secretly fly to Mexico, tracking the GPS device that Gillick has hidden in Isabel's shoes. At the departure point for the border, Miguel, a young kid recruited as a coyote, recognizes Gillick from the encounter in a parking lot in Texas 2 days prior. He warns his boss, who in turn takes the prosecutor and the girl captive. As an initiation into the gang, Miguel is forced to shoot Gillick. Upset by his actions, Miguel abandons the gang and leaves alone. Grava witnesses Gillick's murder with a satellite image. His team then hunts down and destroys the Mexican gang, rescuing Isabel. Instead of killing her as ordered, Grava decides to bring Isabel back to the United States and place her in witness protection. Meanwhile, Gillick regains consciousness and discovers that he has been shot in the cheek. He is pursued by gunmen, but he skillfully gets rid of his tail by throwing a grenade into the passenger compartment of the car. A year later, Miguel becomes a complete member of the cartel when he is surprised to meet someone in a supermarket. That's right, Alejandro, who asks him a rhetorical question. So you want to be a Sicario? Let's talk about your future. So why did Matt change his mind about killing Isabel? After the demise of a comrade and a friend, Matt's life has been changed. The presumed death of Alejandro impacts Matt in 2 different ways. Grava laments that his battle buddy is dead, but at the same time he is both relieved that he wasn't the one who killed him. When he realizes that Alejandro put Isabel's life above his own, because Gillick once had a daughter too, Matt feels obligated to ignore the direct order and save girl's life as a homage to his friend. He figures that if Isabel falls into witness protection, she will be unreachable to both the cartel and the assassins. What will happen to Miguel? Will there be a Sicario 3? Alejandro saves Isabel from cartel and federal control. He does not consummate his mission, but considering that the CIA will place Isabel under witness protection, his plan has not failed completely. Alejandra will also be invisible to the former administration, as the authorities will now declare him officially dead. In the ending of the picture, we see that Alejandro doesn't forget Miguel, because he is the reason that Gillick is still alive and free. Arguably, Miguel deliberately shot Alejandro in the cheek, giving his life a mercy because of his code of morality. What do you think? Write in the comment section down below. A year later, we see Miguel with multiple tattoos all over his body. When he plans to meet up with another cartel member inside of the mall, he is unexpectedly confronted by Alejandro. Gillick then offers to recruit Miguel and asks him if he would like to become a Sicario. This scene sets the perfect pace for the third installment of the franchise, hinting that Alejandro and Miguel may team up in a forthcoming battle. In June of 2018, before the premiere of the sequel, the producers stated that a third film was in development. In January 2021, it was noted that the producers hoped to begin shooting the third part in the spring or summer of that year. The third film will be called Sicario Capos. Capos is from Spanish and translates as bosses. And that means that soon we will see the already beloved Alejandro finally take revenge on those who are directly responsible for the deaths of his wife and daughter. What do you think about the second installment of Sicario? I'm waiting for your opinion in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing. My name is Ivan Petovsky and you are watching VANO VHS. See you soon in the next videos.